The 2025 Webtoons contest almost killed me. It actually didn't, but I'm gonna go with that just so the video's like, you know, more poppin'. If you're unfamiliar with the contest, it's basically Webtoons' way of picking new titles for their original lineup. And me being the overachiever I am, I decided to go above and beyond for this contest. That was my biggest mistake. I decided for the contest I would be submitting 2 entries. 2 whole entries, that's a lot of work for one person. Now the first entry that I wanted to submit was Circus. Not really an entry, this is more of like my passion project that I've been working on for like a while. But I knew I wanted to submit it for the contest because, you know, that'd be cool. The second entry is called Down on My Luck, and it's pretty depressing. And it is something I really don't look back at fondly because I spent a lot of time looking up homeless people and their experiences, and as you know, that could do a number on anyone who indulges in that sort of thing. But it's done, it's out, and it's posted. Or so I thought, because it wasn't posted. I messed up, but I'll get to that. So for the contest, the judges are looking for different criterias of different things, but specifically 40% would be audience engagement, which would mean comments, likes, shares, you know, just all those sorts of good stuff. And I don't know what I was thinking, but I have a tendency of waiting to do things until the very, very, very last minute. I also assumed that I could post the entries and change things about them and then upload them. Man, I was so wrong. Turns out you were supposed to submit it as a new series, and for both of my entries I just submitted them as normal series, so all the comments and likes and all that cool stuff gone, vanished. So either Webtoons is gonna see my entry and they're gonna think, wow, this guy is so underrated, like he put so much work and barely got any attention, or they're gonna be like, wow, this guy sucks at advertising. Do not give him a contract under any circumstances. So I decided in order to advertise, I would make a cool animated trailer. Only problem was I had no idea how to animate, so I had to learn that from scratch, but I did it, and what was initially meant to be a trailer just turned into me animating the entire fight scene because I've just always imagined my OCs doing things when I'm just like vacuuming or something. So yeah, I dedicated a few weeks of my life to that animated project, and I'm really, really proud of it. But yeah, that was just more work for me that I didn't have to do. So yeah, I made 1 whole animation and 2 entries that I didn't even end up submitting. And you know, if I was normal, I would have most definitely just kept it at that and go cry or something. But guess what? I decided to do a 3rd entry.
Pollo said, don't be mad, Apollo, but I'm doing a 3rd entry. What? No, I'm what? What? Pollo, don't stop. Sean said I'm doing a thriller. What? Sean, we did not know about this. I need...
But Pollo, why would you do that to yourself? You know, that's a really good question. I'm so glad you asked. I had this friend come over and I showed them my catalog of series they could read, and they chose to read Song of the Siren, which is a series I neglected for so long.
But Pollo, why'd you neglect Song of the Siren? It looks cool.
Song of the Siren was a series that I just kind of went about vibes with. I didn't really plan out much. I was just like, oh, it'd be so cool if this happened. And then that was the whole series. Made me very embarrassed because I didn't consider it to be my best work. I didn't have much of a plan for it either. So I decided that it would be the best time to revamp it for the contest. The only problem was there was only 4 days left. So that was really just a pipe dream. Like there was no way I could do it. That was all until an angel ascended from the sky, with that angel being Winter. Now Winter is a very, very talented renderer. She does really good coloring, and she also has her own comic that she's entering to the contest. Plus, she was around for the Girl Love when it came out. So I decided in the situation I was put in that she was the best person I could go to with this sort of project. But it was easier said than done because those 4 days were the most stressful I think both of us have ever been. Like, it was nice having someone to do the things I didn't particularly like doing, because I'm more of a line artist and coloring is the bane of my existence. Winter, she loves doing backgrounds, and she also enjoys the rendering, coloring aspect. So with me, all I had to focus on was making really crispy line art. So, you know, it gave me a chance to really focus in on that webtoons format, play around more with the posing and stuff. So I really enjoyed the experience, but I just wish it wasn't so stressful. But we're gonna move on from that. Uploading it was top 5 worst moments of my life. Like, I had 3 different breakdowns. I was sitting at the computer like, oh, I can't do this! And then I'd just go back trying to submit it. The main thing with submitting that really got me was cropping and compressing. Like, everything was all over the place, and we had 2 hours to upload all the episodes, all while we were also working on some panels at the same time. It was so stressful. I'm sorry, Winter. I'm so sorry. So yeah, what did I learn from this contest? I learned that I'm psychotic. I hope that no one takes me as an example on what to do. I don't recommend it at all. No, but seriously, the biggest takeaway from the contest was the lovely community I got to be a part of. It was actually really nice to, you know, be stressed out, but not alone in that stress. Although the threshold of winners is very narrow, the fact that so many people were able to come together and laugh and hold others accountable, it was really nice. And despite this being a contest, this community became almost like a family, with everyone just kind of helping and supporting each other. Regardless of whoever ends up winning, I think we all deserve to be proud of all the progress we made as artists, and you know, the fact that we were able to meet this very difficult deadline. I don't know how much this means, but I think we're all winners. But some of us are just richer. Yeah, I think that's good. Also, if you happen to have an entry that you submit to the contest, just feel free to put it in the comments below. And if you're interested in our fish love, please read it. It's really easy. There's like barely any reading. It's just like fun Yuri stuff. I think you might enjoy it, maybe, hopefully, but you know, I'll let you be the judge of that if you decide to check it out. Sorry if the audio quality is all over the place. I don't really do this often. Hopefully you stick around. I don't know what else I'll make videos about, but I am a chronological yapper, so I think I'll figure it out. So yeah, see ya.